Hi, everybody. We're going to try something a little bit different today. Got a spreadsheet here for you to take a look at. I'm going to chat for just a bit about where this data came from, what it might really mean. This information pertains to Scottsdale Unified School District, and it pertains to the 6 Great Hearts campuses located in the boundaries of Scottsdale Unified School District. That's the Cicero, Scottsdale, and Veritas campuses. There are 2 campuses at each one of those locations, one for K-5 and one for 6th through 12th grade. First, we're going to look at the enrollment. That data comes from the Arizona Department of Revenue. It was for the school year ended May 2019. As you can see, Great Hearts had over 4,000 students, 4,159. Scottsdale Unified School District had 22,220. Revenue, that report comes from the annual financial report filed by each one of the schools with the Arizona Department of Education. And this data came directly from the ADE link. $37 million was spent by Great Hearts last year. $161 million by Scottsdale Unified. Now for Scottsdale Unified, that meant $7,272 per student. Actual expenditures. We budgeted to spend more money. We weren't able to hire all the people necessary because our pay levels are low and it was difficult to hire the people we really needed. Had we been able to spend the entire budgeted amount, we would have been up closer to about $7,500. Great Hearts, as you can see, has a significantly higher amount of revenue per student. And if you look, you'll even see that from campus to campus, it's different. And not surprisingly, the 85255 zip code area where Scottsdale Preparatory Academy is located was the top donor, with the Arcadia area of South Phoenix being the second largest donor. And in those 2 regions, there's almost $10,000 being spent per student. We could get angry about that and talk about that, but this is the area we really want to talk about today. Great Hearts spent $1,491,000 on special education last year. Scottsdale Unified spent over $22 million, almost $23 million, and it would have spent $25 or $26 million, which it budgeted, but again, it could not hire paraprofessionals and so forth to take care of the kids who are involved in our special needs program. Because Great Hearts only spends $358 per student compared to $1,026 per student by Scottsdale Unified, Great Hearts saved $2.779 million, almost $2.8 million over what it would have spent if it had allocated the same amount of funding to the needs of its special ed students. Now, Great Hearts didn't shortchange the students who were there. Great Hearts managed to avoid having special needs students enroll in its school because it was able to find some way to convince those students to go somewhere else. Scottsdale Preparatory Academy, the richest school in the Great Heart network in terms of revenue per student, only contributed 0.9% of its revenue to special needs students. Scottsdale Unified, 14%. One of the Great Heart schools, Archway Scottsdale, spent 6.1%, and Veritas Prep spent 5.3%. But in each instance, Scottsdale is spending massively larger amounts of money on special needs students. Not exactly a fair allocation of the burden and responsibility of dealing with our special needs students. That story is not done yet, because this is what the staff of a Great Heart school looks like. The staff has 7 exceptional student services personnel, 1, 2 literacy coaches, and 1 English language learning coordinator of some sort. Those 7 exceptional student services staff members may or may not be dealing with children who have disabilities of some sort. They could be dealing all or in large part with gifted children. And so this special education budget that we see down here that is already very lowly funded may in fact be even more disproportionate when you start looking at how much was actually spent on kids with disabilities and challenges. That's all I've got today. Hard data from the Arizona Department of Education matches enrollment to actual revenue, actual expenditures for last year. This is the reason that we are going to have strong conversations about where special education responsibilities need to fall. Thanks a lot. Bye.